In the opening scene, Paul Rudd's character, Elliot Kintner, and his adolescent daughter, Ridley, Jenna Ortega, are visiting Elliot's boss, Odell Leopold, Richard E. Grant, and his family at their estate. Ridley is cynical and not really engaged in the vacation. Elliot has allergies. While driving, Elliot unintentionally strikes a newborn unicorn with his vehicle. Ridley approaches the unicorn as its horn begins to shine after they stop. She seems to be in some sort of cosmic world where she observes amazing things after touching the horn. Elliot then arrives and begins to end the creature's suffering by bludgeoning it with a tire iron. Odell, his wife Belinda, Tia Leone, and their son Shepard, Will Poulter, are all present when Elliot and Ridley arrive at the Leopold estate. Odell is unwell and near death. Ridley is embarrassed that they struck the unicorn, while Elliot is attempting to negotiate with Odell. Everyone in the family notices when their automobile begins to shake violently. They go outside and observe the unicorn, which is still alive, bursting through the vehicle until its brains are blown out by the Leopold's assistant show, Jessica Hines. Elliot and Ridley were covered in the unicorn's blood the first time it was struck, the group observes. Elliot's allergies had disappeared, as had Ridley's pimples. The Leopards investigate the unicorn and take samples of its horn and blood for their scientific team, which is headed by Dr. Song, Steve Park, and Dr. Bhatia, Sunita Mani, in an effort to find a treatment for illnesses, including cancer and other tumor illnesses. Ridley is unhappy with the job that Elliot and Odell are doing to take advantage of the monster, even though they collaborate closely. Odell quickly recovers from his illness after taking a sample from the horn. In the meantime, Shepard begins to feel a connection to the unicorn, just as Ridley has since touching the horn and snorts part of the horn like coca. Odell orders the unicorn's body to be sent to the lab for more testing, and he chastises Dr. Song for expressing doubts about their ability to swiftly mass create comparable medicines for distribution. An aurora borealis emerges in the sky, illuminating the area as it approaches the estate. At their facility, Elliot joins the scientists to carry out more research on the monster. When a giant black unicorn soon appears and drives its horn through Dr. Song's torso, creating a white hole where his entrails stream out. Everyone is shocked. Everyone flees, but one unfortunate guard's skull is trampled beyond recognition. Ridley is rescued by Elliot as the black unicorn begins to attack. When the black unicorn discovers Ridley hiding, it begins to emit a painful cry as its horns begin to glow. When Ridley reaches out to touch the horn, Shaw and her gunmen arrive to shoot at it, frightening it away. It flees into the woods despite their attempts to harm it. At the Leopold estate, the gang gets together again. Shepard grabs a vial of horn powder and gives Dr. Bhatia. instructions to cut the horn of the dead unicorn, while Odell gets ready to send Shaw and the group into the woods to hunt for the black unicorn. When she does, Ridley's bond with the monster is severed. Through independent study, she soon discovers that unicorns are self-healing and that the one they have been harboring is still alive. Ridley tries to phone Elliot to warn him that he and the others are about to fall into a trap, but the black unicorn and its mate appear, murder the shooters, and pull Shaw into the woods to an invisible end. Odell approaches the male unicorn in the hopes of touching the horn as they dash back to the mansion. The unicorn swiftly disapproves him by forcing the horn through Odell's head from beneath his chin. The team rushes to come up with a strategy. Grief Anthony Carrigan, the family's security chief, departs to seek assistance. According to Ridley, the two black unicorns surely want their child back because they are unquestionably the parents of the unicorn they killed. When Dr. Batia brings out the unicorn's body, the parents tear her to pieces since it lacks the horn. Belinda is impaled in the shoulder by the parent unicorns as they begin to break into the house. Shepard gets the chance to end Belinda's suffering by striking a gas tank with a blazing arrow, but he changes his mind and allows the unicorn to tear out Belinda's guts instead. After hearing Ridley's story, Elliot changes his mind and attempts to grab the horn to return to the parents while allowing her to flee. When dawn arrives, Ridley tries to escape but is apprehended by Shepard. He wants to use her as bait to attract unicorns since he has also had visions and knows that they are calm with people who they believe to be kind. Shepard stabs Elliot in the stomach with the horn when Elliot emerges and does the same. Shepard's corpse then flies several feet when the mother unicorn bugs him in the head. While Ridley visits her dying father and sobs, the two unicorns visit Elliot and their child, reviving them both and placing their horn back on the infant's head. Similar images to what Ridley witnessed are also experienced by Elliot. Elliot and Ridley embrace as the parent unicorns become white like the baby before running home. Griff regrettably brings a police officer back who believes Elliot and Ridley were responsible after noticing the dead victims. They take the two away for interrogation. After telling Ridley what he's seen, Elliot and Ridley are ready to face whatever lies ahead. The unicorns are then seen running beside the vehicles. Just as the unicorns crash into the police cars, Elliot prepares Ridley for what is going to unfold.